Welcome back, guys. This is your host, No Kema,
I'm Rob.
and No Kema MMA.
And guess what happened? Exactly what you wanted. You lucky son of a bitch, you.
The unfortunate. It would have been even funnier. Well, it would have been funny because it wasn't funny.
It was great. It was great all around.
It would have been great if Colby Covington would have got knocked out in front of the Trump people.
Holy shit, imagine that would have happened. Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been amazing. But like fighters, someone said, I don't know, I don't want to call him out. You can look him up. Robbie Lawler let the world down.
Shut the fuck up.
Look it up.
I know, but
it's true.
Some people even said that he got paid to throw
Yes,
the
I
fight.
was just
Some
gonna
people
bring that
said
up. I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Some people said he got paid. No, you can't say that when hold on. When you can't say that when Covington unleashed the barrage he unleashed. Whether his strikes were hurting Robbie or not, the takedowns, come on. And then you saw Robbie's face afterward.
Yeah.
It looked fucked up. So it may not have been a knockout punch, but the amount gets to you, man. And so
I think that's what was holding him back, the pressure, because he's a pressure fighter, and that's exactly what Dos Santos did to Robbie.
Yeah.
Besides his what was his ACL or Achilles,
it's
whatever.
funny. See, everybody says that. Nobody talks about how good his striking is because you can see it. But what we talk about, just like he stands in front of a mirror and rehearses his lines, he listens to his coaches when he fights and strikes. Because how many fighters that are professional strikers we just see go with hooks when they get desperate or whatever? They don't get
Wild
creative.
punches, yeah.
He was throwing different strikes. He was keeping Robbie guessing. Now Robbie was dodging a lot of it,
but that's all he was doing. Unfortunately,
I agree. But he
didn't throw. And
You're
even
right.
his team was saying, "Okay, now it's our turns. Throw." And when they told him, I think it was the fourth or fifth round. The fifth round, they told him, "Okay, it's our round." He maybe threw what?
Just couldn't.
2, 3. Which
it's easy.
It was very
that.
hard to watch.
Yeah, but also that has been Robbie's situation in other fights where he doesn't throw. He waits for a knockout punch. So maybe just pressure gets to him. He needs to figure out a way over that.
Yep, and it just looked weird for Robbie not to stop those many takedowns because he's always stopped takedowns.
I think it goes to show you that
It's the
that
pressure.
Colby, that's man, dude. That you know what he said? He goes that he always gonna hit a third lung. I'll give it to that guy, man. He by the third round he looked exhausted. You saw how hard he was breathing on the third round. But did his output diminish?
No,
Not
he's
at
still
all,
going.
man. But I thought I was like, dude. When I saw him like that, I was like, damn. I think he's just doing too much. Fuck no, hell no. That was impressive. We'll see. It's interesting. Skill versus pressure, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hate him or love him, but he has the skill. He talks that shit, which is scripted by someone else, which is horrible.
No way, it's because of someone else. He writes it. That's why it's bad.
I think he makes it bad or worse.
That's
He
why
makes
it's-
it worse.
that's why
I think
it's
Henry
bad.
Cejudo helps him with that shit.
Right? They get
'Cause
together
they're both
sometimes.
horrible. But anyways, now the next thing is Usman. So now,
dude, that conversation was the best.
Usman needs to shut him up. And before we leave Colby Covington, his fight or his interview right after the fight, like really take a lesson from your best friend Matt Hughes. Get off the train tracks. Oh my god!
People are pretty mad at that.
I hope he gets ran over by Usman as much as
He's a villain, so it's all good to me. He's a villain. He doesn't portray it not to be, so I'm okay with it. He plays the bad guy. He acts like a bad guy. He says the bad guy things. Fuck it. I get it. It's distasteful. It's whatever. But he is a bad guy, right? So I'm okay with that. But I'm like, John Jones pisses me off more with his good Christian shit, and then he's not like that. He's a, of
course not. And
he's a fucking villain. He's a fucking villain.
He said it. So
yeah, but he plays it like he's not, right? He hangs God all over his house.
He said he's the villain that plays the nice guy. Which is out in the open, not like this.
No, it's not out in the open. No, he believes it. He believes it.
I mean, whoever believes it as well.
I was watching, for example, looking at an interview with Colby, right? and he was there with his girls or whatever. He was walking out, and
his paid strippers.
Yeah, Well, I'm gonna look bad though. I mean, I'm gonna look real bad. The one in red, and then that ass. So he had all these fans there, and they asked him. He was walking out. They asked him real quick, "Hey, can you see some fans?" He's like, "Yeah, for sure." Stops, talks to everybody, right? Starts. They ask him for his belt. Bro, no problem. Here you go. I mean, point is, the guy behaves the part, but he's also intelligent too. He was talking to this other guy, and I thought it was funny because he had his MAGA hat on or whatever. I'm not sure if he had that on at that moment, but this guy was obviously Mexican or Hispanic, right? And he was giving him the talk of the hey, do this, great conversation, advice on be a fighter and all that. And I'm like, it's funny how you portray that to the other monster he is. Obviously, he was not like that before. It's a shtick, but look where I got him. When he was beating people up before that, did anybody care? He hadn't lost. Nobody gave a fuck about him, right? So fuck it. I'm okay with that. As long as he doesn't believe his own shit, I'm okay with it. And I don't think he has yet. We'll see. We'll see. Oh shit, speaking of that, did you hear the Donald Trump conversation?
Very little, so I don't remember recalling.
No,
I know that the son was talking. Here he is.
This is when you think, is this fucker a real or he trolling? Because if he's trolling, he's on 8 levels. Because Donald Trump Jr. goes blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, thank you guys for being here. He goes, here, he wants you. So he gets the phone.
Here's Colby.
No, yeah, he goes, hey, thank hell, Mr. President. Oh no, definitely, Mr. I feel great, Mr. President. Oh. And he goes, and then he says, no, yes. Definitely, Mr. President. I would get into fight with you at the Oval Office. I seen those hands. They put me to sleep.
Yes. That was horrible.
Bro.
You can tell that came out of him, and it was terrible.
Yes, but bro.
It's like, no, don't say that.
He literally said to him, hey, don't worry, but you got big hands.
It was terrible.
Come on, we all know what this conversation. I just couldn't help but laugh. It made my morning better because I woke up pretty stuffed this morning. I couldn't sleep last night again, and my insomnia issues. And then I wake up and I'm pissed. I'm in the bathroom and I put that video on. And when I heard that, I died out laughing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this son of a bitch said, "Yeah, no, Mr. President." I never want to be like, now we put to sleep. I've seen your hands in that Oval Office. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, this is too good. But Usman. Bro, Usman, I don't care who takes him down. I really want Colby because it will just ruin everyone's day. Right? And I love that. But, dude, Usman.
It's like Donald Trump got into the office in UFC. That is exactly like how no one was paying attention. No one was taking him serious.
Right. You're right, son of a bitch.
That's exactly what that is.
He literally,
no one's taking him seriously.
We say, and he keeps winning. We say that he takes a page off Chael Sonnen. No, he took a page off Donald Trump and said, "This is how you win." Oh my god. Well, yeah, I would want him to win because I want to see all the drama. I love that shit. No. I don't like Usman. And after that, he's got nothing but killers behind him. So,
but he's not gonna take because now they're on my terms. Now they're gonna.
I really hope. I'm with you. I really hope he doesn't. You really hope he doesn't do that. It would really suck.
That's exactly where it's.
But at the same time, it would be stupid.
Assuming he passes Usman, which I doubt.
We'll see, yeah, right? We'll see because I think
as much as I don't like Usman either, but Usman is
not for nothing though. Usman, I think he understands that he's gonna have to figure out a way to equal that pressure.
He's gonna have to start working on his power and cardio.
I've never seen Usman get tired, but he doesn't put a pace like Colby does. So I wonder if he can keep up his pace, and so that's interesting.
Well.
Because I never seen him get tired, but I just never seen him put that amount of pace.
Yes.
And remember what he says about Colby is talking truth when he says he beat up the people that he beat up first, and he beat them up worse than Usman did, right? And then Usman says shit like, "Oh well, you can't do all these things, risk averse." What was what's his name risking against Lawler? He was striking with him. He was striking with him at the beginning. Lawler checked him, and he's like, "Oh no!"
And then started taking him
right.
down,
So he was smart, but he did take his risk, and then he went up again.
Yep.
He did fight him in his turn,
which he had to, obviously, because Lawler got up a few times, and which was, I'm assuming he expected that because of who he is.
But he could have been bringing him.
And obviously he's trained with him.
Yeah,
so.
but he could have taken him down all day. That's what he does. He's been doing this as a kid. So the fact that he fought him on his ground, he takes risks. Does Usman do that? Fuck no.
No, he takes care of everything because he's very cautious. Yes. So he might get caught being too cautious.
It's interesting. It's a very fun fight.
Which I really hope he doesn't, and he whoops.
I don't believe
Colby the worst whooping of his ass that he's ever gotten.
To be straight, I don't believe. Oh, Colby's. I'm not defending Colby saying, "Oh, he's gonna win." I think the favorite is Usman.
Of course.
But I think that we don't want to overlook these abilities of Colby. That's what I'm saying.
Just because of what he's showing fight after fight after fight. He's showing different things, faster pace, obviously. That's throwing more than 500 punches in this, main event. It's like 100 punches.
Plus the takedowns. It's incredible. And against the person who did it too.
Which, I mean, you tried throwing 20 punches.
Bro, I've thrown 30. I've thrown 30
throughout the day, and you're tired.
And quickly too.
Quickly get tired.
When I throw them, I retract real quick. Impressive shit. I really want to see Usman. I think it'd be really funny just to see a real wrestling match, and we'll see what happens. Oh, imagine the thing is, hold on though. Mm-hmm. Sorry, before I forget something. Colby isn't by himself. He's an American top team. I wonder if they are gonna be like, this is what we have for Usman. You know what I'm saying? This is what we want you to do for him to him.
I'm sure they do.
Not wrestle him.
But now is it gonna work? And
of course,
that's what I'm scared of. But working.
Does Usman have a plan like that? That's why I don't think he does. I don't see him. That's why I don't see him either. So that's but I see top team coming up with something.
But then again, isn't Usman in the what camp is he with?
Black Zillions.
Right, yeah, Black Zillions. I mean, he's got, Rashad Evans in there, even though he's retired. He's just a power puncher. What's his name? Big dude. That's now in bare knuckle fighting. Anthony Johnson. So.
He's in bare knuckle?
Yeah. Well, he's like ambassador or like.
Oh, he's the ambassador. Yeah. Sorry, I thought he was fighting. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, he's actually asking for fights, but before we deviate from Usman, yes. I think he's got other to match what Colby Covington is bringing.
Tacticians?
I think so. Okay. I think so.
I'm excited. Either way, I'm excited for this shit. Hope he gets the next fight, and we'll see. But yeah. Okay.
Oh, and for the record, No Savi actually knew something. But back to yeah.
What else?
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see what's next for Shevchenko.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if she can pull it off because her sister got the first win of the sister. So
great fight, actually. We forgot to talk about that, but great fight.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about it next week. Actually,
with the sisters. Hopefully,
so.
Shevchenko takes a win. But we'll see. All right, see you guys next week. I want to say.
Yeah, for sure. Shevchenko.
All right. Same time, same channel. No Cam MMA. No Camas out.
Later, guys.